It's the National Football League on
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And Love established himself as a legitimate franchise quarterback a season ago. And let's not forget, he had to exhibit a lot of patience waiting for his opportunity to become the man. And once he got that chance, he hit the ground running. The question now from the rest of the league, can he sustain that success? The Packers certainly believe he will.
Love going to throw right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts, and he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick-6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead goes to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Love. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's going to take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And knock him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Hurts. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They go play action with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense will probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Elliott Gould to PAT. And that makes our score 17-0.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Love looking to throw it. Caught on the right side, Reed.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Love now. Now this aired out deep for Reed.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers.
Jaden Reed,
69 yards.
and inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
A
40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here, 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Now Love. Out to the left here to Reed. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Play action this time with Love.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers' first down.
Working out of the gun. Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. On play action. Love to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
At their own 13. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end game. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After one, 17-7 is our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Throwing is Hurts.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Off the play fake, Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 15.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man. It's Brown.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Throwing. Love.
On the out route, Dobbs brings it in.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. In motion, the tight end. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a 1st down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
To throw now. Here's Love.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Here's Love. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Jacobs going to try the middle. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Love.
Musgrave's got it out right.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Love looking to throw it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Jacobs trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A bad time for a full start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Love now. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Milton Williams drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And his kick here is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They get Lane Johnson, the number 4 pick back in 2013. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Love from the gun. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stage.
Getting through the break at wreck. And right back to football. Third quarter. Here we go. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. A handoff to Barkley. Shrugs him off. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, just like last play.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Point after here coming up. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. From the 38, Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. It's Barkley on the counter. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Down to about the 32. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 109 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You figure down in the red zone, the play call that's going to come in, find the guy that's most susceptible, the guy that you think that you can beat. In this case, they tried to pick on the rookie, and he was actually up to the challenge.
Yes, he was. Solid job knocking that away. And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick. Right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. The tight end in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Back to throw. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action this time with Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough day for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
This will be caught by Brown.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A first down carry for Barkley.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw.
He had him there open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be down. Now 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. The Packers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. To throw now. Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Up the middle with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. He's got Smith here. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Barkley, inside handoff. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they could rip off any sort of a gain. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
We'll get this out to Barkley complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. And they'll accept that penalty. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll look to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They toss this out right to Gainwell. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
The kick by Elliott is good, and it will make this a 9-point lead. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to relatively quickly. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Love. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Got Dobbs over the middle. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Love. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Throwing. Love. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Play fake. Here's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Things sure were looking good for him at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now this one complete to Smith. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 2. A little under 1:50 remaining. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Now 2nd and 4. Love looking to throw it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now Love. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now it's the Eagles' turn, trailing by 5, 1:09 to play. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Dotson, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small.